What's going on, Zone in here? And for today, we are in the Ravens offensive playbook, and we're going to be taking a look at the Y-off trio week. So for the audibles, I like to have the quick fork zig, sticking up, out, and PA post dig shot. And for a run, I like to come out in a halfback base. So for our first passing play, let's come out in quick fork zig. And the play art is going to look like this. We're going to look at this left side first. We're going to snap it. And we're going to make a read between our ghost route and our zig from our outside receiver. I'm going to go ahead and pass lead our zig down and away. And on this right side, we got this delayed slant from our outside receiver circle. So to get that open, I'm going to go ahead and run a setup where I'm going to put a stem down post route from our tight end. And we can go ahead and throw a flat route on our slot receiver R1. And we can leave this left side the same. But for a clear out, let's go ahead and put square on a fade, and we can put the running back on a flat. And we're going to have our delay slant in a really good spot against zone coverage. And for our post route, we're going to go ahead and pass lead this down and away from that deep zone. So for the next play, we have sticking up. And when we come out, the play art is going to look like this. So to start off, I'm going to go ahead and base this line to get standard pass protection. And there's a couple ways I like to run this. I like to go ahead and put my running back on a flat. If we can go ahead and put our tight end on a streak. And we can go ahead and hit our zig route right underneath. Let's go ahead and run it again. We're going to go ahead and base that line, put the running back on a flat, put a tight end on a streak. And we can actually hit our post route in the middle of the field, or we can have them towards the sideline. We're going to run the same thing, but I'm going to go ahead and put that tight end on a slant. So we're going to have something just like this. So we can have our slant in a really good spot against zone coverage. I'm going to go ahead and put that tight end on a streak again. And against cover 3, we can have this up the seam. So for the next play, we're going to come out and out. And for this setup, I like to go ahead and just put circle on a return route. And we can put square on a fade just like this. We can have our post. We're going to have our return route in a really good spot. And we're still going to have that running back in that flat. For some of the plays, I like to go ahead and motion our outside receiver into the slot. We could put him on a flat. And I like to put up streak out the backfield on the running back. If we can hit the running back out of the backfield. I'm going to motion that receiver back in the slot. We're going to put him on a slot fade. We're going to put the running back on a flat, but I like to put the tight end on a drag for another check down. So now we're going to have something just like this. And the reads are still there. We're going to have our post. And right behind that, we're going to have our return route. And for the last play, we have PA post dig shot. And when we come out, the play is going to look like this. And what I like to do out of here, I'm going to go ahead and base that line again. Put the tight end on the drag. And we're going to go ahead and put the running back on a flat. So we got this level concept on this right side. So we can have our drag. And that running back flat is going to do a really good job at pulling out those outside zones. Next, we're going to have our crossing route from our slot receiver. And behind that, we're going to have our deep in route from an outside receiver circle. And for a really good run, I love to come out in the halfback quick base. So if I ever need a couple of yards, this is what I would go to. We're going to snap it, and we're going to follow our pulling guard. Go ahead and run that again. And for the last play, I like to come out and flood. So when we come out, the play art is going to look like this. Once again, we're going to go ahead and base that line for standard pass protection. I like to put the tight end on a zig, and we're going to put the running back on a flat. So when we snap it, we're going to look at that zig in the flat. And right above that, we're going to have our speed out. And for better spacing, I like to go ahead and stem up the out route about one time upfield. Go ahead and pass leak that upfield. And we're going to have our in route in the middle of the field. For another setup, let's go ahead and base that line. We're going to put the tight end on a drag, R1 on a zig, and we're going to put circle on an out route. And we're going to stem it all the way down and put the running back on a flat. So we're going to have something just like this. And we're going to look at that drag again. We got that return route from our slot receiver. And we have our in route from our outside receiver square. Go ahead and run sticking up. Alright, I like this. Go ahead and pass lead that slant down. Let's run the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and put the tight end on a streak. Against cover 3, this should get open. Yeah, there we go. Alright, going to put him on that fade. Nice. I like this. Yeah, he matched on, but that was a really good pass lead. We're going to try to double team him right here. Got a drag. Come on, turn upfield. Alright, I'm going to go back to the play outs. I'm going to put the outside receiver on the drag. There we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and try to get that delayed slant open again. There we go. Really good possession catch. Alright, I'm going to try to run this buck sweep. Yeah, I don't like this run. Oh. Okay. I'm going to put him on that drag. Okay. It's not bad. That's bad. That's bad. Okay. Got the post. Nice.